Very own bus, they made a monkey out of me. Please welcome the one, the only, Davy Jones!
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I've seen them. They always kiss the hostess like that.
Oh, thank you. Now, you guys at home don't know this, but before we started, Wendy and I were out there singing one of our favorite songs that you ever sang, that you sang in the Brady Bunch.
That's right.
And he came out and he sang with us. I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I didn't realize that the guys had worked the song out. Maybe we could sing it again later, so everyone else can hear it.
That is such, I love that song. And I always wish, because I used to watch the Brady Bunch, because it's on TV now.
Yeah.
And I used to always, it's like, oh, I wish I could be Marcia and meet Davy Jones.
Well, it's funny, because I felt quite the opposite. I wanted to be Davy Jones so I could meet Marcia. But that was a long time ago we did that show, and it was great fun, because I'd seen the kids on television, and then to go and do the show and sort of like be guest on it and play myself, so to speak. That was kind of fun, and I'm glad that it keeps getting rerun. So, how old were you when you first saw that show? About that big?
Yeah. No, I guess I've been watching the Brady Bunch forever.
And now they're rerunning it. They're not making it anymore. It's not the new Brady Bunch.
No, I don't think there is a new. Kids are too old, I think.
Are they?
Like, it's not fun when they're all grown up.
Well, it is fun because I've grown up a little bit since the Monkey days, but we're still out there doing it, you know. We're still touring around and playing and enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, that's great, and it's been like a while since you started too.
Well, we came back in 1986 to do the 20th anniversary tour, which was the first time we've been playing together for 20 years, since the Monkees first started. And we toured for 5 or 6 months, and then the next year, 87, we went out again because we had so much fun. And who knows, maybe I think we'll be out there again this year. I know we're going to be playing in England in March and April, so I'm looking forward to that, meeting the guys again and getting our vocal chops going and singing the old tunes. Did you have a favorite Monkey song at all that you used to enjoy?
Well, I always loved Daydream Believer.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. And I'm a Believer, and Last Train to Clarksville, and I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Pleasant Valley Sunday?
Yeah.
I like that one too.
And also, now, when you first found out that you were going to go on tour with the guys again, what did you think?
Well, I have been out on the road for a number of years, playing and touring on my own, and playing places like Japan and Australia, and singing in nightclubs and such, and also doing theatre and acting in plays. So I was pretty much carried on from you know, the late 60s when we were performing together. I still was doing live performing, whereas Mickey Dolenz was directing and producing in England, and Peter Tork was playing and teaching, and Mike is now a producer, you know, he produces videos and movies and such. But I was the only one that was really out there performing, so for me, it was just a continuation. For the other guys, they were a bit scared, the fact that they thought, well, goodness, 20 years later, are they going to still enjoy watching the Monkees up on stage making fools of themselves again? And they did. They enjoyed it. All the kids came out. We played all around the country. We had a fabulous time, and, you know, that not only did the fans that were the original fans come out, but we had fans that have been watching the reruns on Nickelodeon and watching the TV show over the years being rerun around the country. And so we were very surprised and very excited. And, you know, when people... well, you know yourself from working on the show now, you get recognized and people come up and talk to you and they want to ask you how and why and when did this happen and why did it happen, and it becomes quite it's fun really being sort of a celebrity, you know, when people recognize you. It's not all as easy as one would imagine. It is hard work working in television, but there are many rewards, and I think you know about those rewards, and it's kind of fun, isn't it?
It's lots of fun.
I'm sure you do too, because entertainers love to show off, and that's really that's why
we show off. No.
And that's why they're entertainers. That's why we do it, I think.
Now, did you have a really good time when you were filming the Monkees, taping the Monkees?
Yeah, it was great fun because we were all sort of in our early 20s, and we were very excited the fact that we were making a TV show every week, and it wasn't just going on and doing one guest appearance. We had it the next week and the week after, and so you learned, and all that time we made 56 episodes of the Monkees, which went to, I think, 36 countries around the world. So every week we learn a little more about where to be on the set and what to do and how to play off each other. And it's not the same as doing sort of one guest appearance or one TV show. We had 56 episodes where we kind of learnt new techniques and how to, as I say, play off each other and use each other in our comedy and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you ever watch the old reruns now?
I do occasionally, and funny, I was watching in England. I was there, and I have 4 daughters. I have a 20-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old daughter, and a little 7-year-old, and a little new 8-month-old baby.
Aww.
So the little 7-year-old was watching, and she was watching the TV, and we were watching, I think, this episode where I was fencing somebody in the Princess Harmonica, I think it was. And I've watched it over the years. I don't actually put the video on and look at myself, but I was watching this particular episode, and I said to Jessica, 7-year-old, I said, well, what do you think about that? And I said, who is that there? Because I look quite different, you know, all those years ago. And I said, who is that there? She said, that's my other daddy. So that was kind of cute. I thought that was kind of cute, you know. But it's interesting how it affects your family, too. Mm-hmm. Have you got brothers and sisters?
I do. I've got a younger brother and a younger sister and an older sister.
So it sort of affects them, too, you having, you know, all this public sort of exposure. Mm-hmm. I think maybe your mum and your sisters, you know, it affects them. What kind of way would you think it affects your little brother or your mum?
I don't know. Well, what kind of way does it affect your daughters?
Well, at school, you know, everyone seems to know that maybe they're Davy Jones's daughter, and sometimes it's hard for them, you know, if there's some kid out there that doesn't particularly like the Monkees. You know what I mean? Your dad is, whoa, you know, one of those jobs. But most of the time, it's been very positive for the Monkees, and in a world of no's, we got an awful lot of yeses, and as I say, you know, the records are still being played, and the TV show is still being shown, so I feel very positive about my time and the things that have happened because of being in the Monkees show, you know, and it's still happening. Here I am with you.
Now, I was just wondering, this doesn't have anything to do with that, but do you remember your first date?
My first date, yes, I do. The name of the girl was Ailsa Payne, her name was. Strange name, but I was 14 years old. It was the proper date, and I counted up my spends, the money that I got from my dad, and you know, sort of like each week he gave us threepence or sixpence, which would be about $1. And I used to save it up for a couple of weeks, and I'd saved it up to take this girl, Ailsa Payne, to the pictures. And I worked it out exactly as to how much it was to get in, how much it was going to be for an ice cream, and how much it was going to be for a bag of chips on the way home. And it all worked out, and I never saw her again. No. Actually, I did see her again. She was always at school, and I often remember trying to, after leaving and going to America when I was 15 years old, I had my 16th birthday here in New York, and I went back to England during the Monkey days, and I tried to sort of look her up and see if she was there, but she'd moved, and I even remember the address. It was 13 Forbes Street, Gorton, Manchester. So it was well embedded in my mind, you know, because it's a very nervous time, I think, dating and sort of like, you know, sort of being attracted to the opposite sex, you know. So it's a funny time in your life, but you're soon over it, and then you get into the sort of humdrum of steady dating and things like that, and then it gets even worse.
Do you remember your first kiss?
My first kiss? I do. I was told that when you kiss somebody, it knocks you out, so I was a bit reluctant to do that. I didn't realize it meant it knocked you out, you know. It was, I do remember my first kiss, yeah, I do, and I wanted to do as much as I could after that. So I went around kissing everybody. I got in trouble for that. In fact, I got arrested once. No, I'm only joking.
Well, we've got to go to a commercial for 1 second, but when we come back, we'll be hearing a lot more from Davy Jones, so stick around.
Hi, my name's Rod.
Hi, we're back with Davy Jones, and right now he's going to sing my personal favorite song, Girl. Here you go.
I am?
Yeah, good luck.
You have to sing along now. Help me out with the words. Girl, look what you've done to me. Me and my whole world. Girl, you brought the sun to me with your smile. You did it, girl. I'm telling you, girl, something unknown to me. what you are, and what you are is all that I want for me. And it's good to feel that way, girl. Thank you, girl, for making the mornings brighter, girl, for making the night times nicer, girl, for making a better girl for me. I'm telling you, girl, something unknown to me makes you what you are, and what you are is all that I want for me. And it's good to feel that way, girl. Thank you, girl, for making the night times nicer, girl, for making the daytimes brighter, girl, for making a better world for me. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. A better world for me. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, girl.
One more time for Davy Jones! That was great. Thank you so much. Now, class, turn to page 111.